Hi guys, good evening from Europe, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. 3rd of February 2021, we are after the US cash close, and well, let's start with the Amazon. Yesterday I told you that okay, Amazon, Alphabet, or if you wish Google, beat the market expectations, but Bezos steps down as a CEO, and I told you that I don't like this type of the action, and looks like market told us very similar story. Market doesn't like that. All right, now very interesting and very important things are going on. If we are going to take into the consideration this swing high, right, and if we are going to take into the consideration after the breakdown rally, okay, that's what we've seen, retest of the swing high. Now, okay, that's done. Well, there are plenty of different schools when it comes to the drawing the trend line. Some guys are going to draw the trend line like this, all right? Anyway, that's the number 3 failure. Big failure over here. All right, there is another school when we are going to take into the consideration when you are trying to connect, when you are trying to draw downtrend line, you are trying to connect the tops with the rising candles over here, over here. So let's try to examine whatever it is. All right, so we have number 3, and you know that 3 when it comes to the market is a magic number. All right, is a magic number because you need 1, 2 points to connect, right? Then whatever it comes, there is a big chance we are going to continue to the opposite, right? So after testing the falling trend line, when there is a point number 3, we've got the big chance to eventually go with the direction of the trend line. Of course, with the 4th, that could be completely different story, retest and even go higher. But at least as of now, we have 2 different schools trying to confirm that we are right. Now, another confirmation is if we are going to take into the consideration the price action around a certain level we've seen before, right? So we're trying to break through that level, and again we are finishing lower. So what I'm going to look tomorrow when it comes to the Amazon, right? You know, everything can happen, but I'm going to look for the combination between today's price action and yesterday low. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So I'm looking for some kind of the retest, especially that's gonna be retest of the very important level, right? So I'm looking for a retest, right, with stop above, and I'm looking to target the swing low over here as a first one, and then this crucial magical demand zone over here. So that's how I see the things related to the Amazon. Yes, I'm bearish, at least bearish for now. All right, so we were talking about the Amazon, so it's time to talk the things related to the Nasdaq. Here is a little bit different story. Well, if you do remember, we are talking about this possible trading range where the high is related to the all-time high and the low is related to the weekly open, right? There is a little bit of the rejection within the possible supply zone when it comes to the Nasdaq, right? But at least for now, bulls were able to hold what? To hold this demand because from here we went higher, all right? And once we broke to the downside during the retest, we've seen the rejection. So market is trying to hold that one at the US cash close. So a little bit of the rally cannot be ruled out to just create the swing high. But if that's gonna be the case, we wanna see close, daily close, at least below Thursday low. That could confirm that something is going on. That could, in relation to the Amazon story we were discussing a second ago, could tell us a little bit the story towards the end of the week. That could be some kind of the confirmation about the mid-week reversal. All right, so that's Amazon, that's the story related to the indices. Now, we are going to get the Bank of England tomorrow, so I'm going to make the separate video when it comes to the pound. But what is important is the price action we've seen Monday, Tuesday, and today. So Monday, we've seen huge rejection at the top 37.50, right? And we broke to the downside through that line, okay? Yesterday, based on the price action towards the end of the day, it was just the retest, and today continuation to the downside. So now, the most important thing, in my opinion, because we were talking about the levels, let's switch to the hourly chart, we were talking about the levels to the upside. It was the story with 37.50, and to the downside 36.20, 36 as a range, right? Now, it's getting more and more interesting with what we have here. As long as this level holds, I'm gonna to tell you exactly what we are talking about. We are talking about, just one second, we are talking about the levels below 37. As long as we are holding these levels, the move down on their own weight could be in place. So this type of the move after the breakdown could be in place. Retest of 35.20, 35, well, cannot be ruled out. So what I'm going to look for, I'm going to look for the price action tomorrow with attempt to go higher. But as long as we are below this zone, I'm going to try to find the opportunity to try to short it. But when it comes to the pound, I'm going to get back to you with more updates. Well, it could be a little bit of the mismatch because euro dollar is still holding 121.1960, but euro pound is under the very important levels. So euro pound is gonna be crucial towards the end of the week. With euro dollar, what I'm going to look tomorrow is the possible swing low creation. Yes, guys. What I'm going to look for tomorrow is to retest Tuesday low and the price action confirming that we might want to go above some certain levels. Of course, 2060, 2130, 2170 as intraday possible supply. If we are going to get the weekly close below 121.1960, well, the continuation of that move we've seen could be in place. With that being said, guys, don't be trapped overnight. Very interesting day tomorrow with Bank of England on the radar. Guys, all the best. Have a great Tokyo session. See you around. Take care and goodbye.